Welcome back to Fourth Down and D. I'm your host D Capri, and I'm glad that you are joining me here again today, as we are previewing for the second time in 3 weeks the Falcons. Look, y'all, we know what happened with the Falcons in the first game. It was kind of a blowout. We sacked Matty Ryan like 8 or 9 times, and it was just filthy at that point. Like, it wasn't even close. The score still didn't reflect how not close it was, but and now they just played the Raiders, and y'all know we lost to the Raiders at the beginning of the year, but they look like a formidable team. What I'm gonna say about that is simply this: I think it was more so the Raiders than it was the Falcons. I think the Raiders kind of spiraled out of control after the first turnover or so, and then it just kind of just folded. The Mr. Momentum just went their way. The Falcons didn't really do anything schematically different than what they were doing against us. They didn't even have Julio and Todd Gurley against the Raiders. That's why I know it was more so the Raiders than it was us. Now, don't get me wrong. Confidence is a big thing. They kind of trust in Raheem to put the team together and make sure they're bringing a little bit more pressure. They were hitting Carr, the Raiders quarterback, a ton this past game, and he was turning the ball over a ton, which is not rare for him. He does that occasionally. I don't know why he has these spurts where he looks like a great top 10 quarterback, and then he looks like a bottom of the barrel quarterback. And I think they caught the bottom of the barrel quarterback, the Falcons did, on a good Sunday. What stuck out to me the most, the Falcons kicked 5 field goals. Young Hoku scored 15 points of the 41 points the Falcons scored. So that tells me they're still not finishing drives. And what that is putting them against our number one defense. And if they're not finishing drive against the Raiders, then they're definitely not going to finish drives against us. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, I feel like this is going to be a much closer game than it was the first time. But what I'm thinking is it's still going to be a Saints victory, and it's not going to be as close as what people think, but I feel like the Falcons are going to put up a fight. Taysom has to play better. He has to play like a quarterback who has good skills, not a person who has good skills that can properly play quarterback. And you know what I mean when I say that, meaning that he has to play QB first, and he has to make the open reads, and he has to make the throws. He has to do the things that a QB does in the NFL, and then use his talents to make things happen. It can't be the other way around. We're gonna lose. It's not gonna work like that. This game is going to fall on the shoulders of our defense stopping Matt Ryan, because if we get good MVP Matt Ryan, which he shows up sometimes too, we're going to have to fight to stay in this game, because we don't want it to become offense against offense, because right now our offense stutters a little bit in the beginning, and then we hit a stride. Last week we scored 31 points, but we sputtered a lot in the beginning, and our defense got a couple of turnovers to kind of help that take off. So what we don't want to do is start slow, and we don't want them to start fast. So my prediction for this week: Saints 31, Falcons 20. 31-20. 31-20. Y'all give me a score prediction. Make sure y'all share, like, subscribe. Make sure y'all getting this out there. It's good content coming y'all way. It's gonna be some new stuff coming y'all way very soon. So y'all check in for that. Thank you for all the new subscribers. I hope y'all are enjoying what I'm putting out. Who that? Go Saints.